Good morning, everybody. It's Stephanie. It's Sunday, March 6th. I was up at 7:45. Okay. I took a nice shower, had my milkshake for breakfast, and my pills. So the skies are beautiful. Okay. It's a little windy, but I love it. I took my time this morning to beautify myself. I smell nice, I'm clean, I got fresh clothes on. I started my laundry this morning, and now I have a list of things to do today, okay? Because my job only gave me one day off after working 6 freaking days. Then I work 2 days, then I have a day off. Then I work 3 days, another day off. Then they got me for 6 straight days and possibly a long weekend. I don't know. But these are the perils of living alone, because today I have quite the list in driving around to do. So, more when we come back. Okay, so here we go. Today I feel super energized, super invigorated. I am super charged up. I slept so-so. Not the best sleep I could have gotten. I could have gone to bed a little earlier, but I was up till about 1:15, 1:30 in the morning, finishing up a movie that I began watching 2 days ago. So I have a list of what I need to get today to complete my errands. When I bought this car, I knew it had high mileage. I had 269,000 miles on a Toyota Camry. Right now I have 276,000 miles, almost 277. So I put about almost 8,500 miles on it since I had it. And I pretty much documented a lot in this car before I got it and what I was doing to ensuring that it runs good. However, the previous owner was very honest with me, and he told me that this car does burn oil. Well, a car with that many miles, you have to expect that the O-rings are worn. There are worn parts in this, but it still runs smooth. And it was a car that was kept in the family, so it wasn't very abused. It's not leaking oil. It wasn't abused. The previous owner did change oil on it. Not change oil, but kept a close eye on the oil level weekly and added oil as it needed, just like I'm doing now. I've been adding about maybe a half a quart of oil or less once a week. A little less than that, just under a half a quart, which is expected of a car with high mileage like this. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, and you guys probably know already, I do work for Lowe's Home Improvement, okay? I am the leading person in my department. And in my adjacent department, there's oil there that I buy instead of buying it at an auto parts store like Pep Boys or something, which is more money for a quart of oil at Pep store. It's like $10 or $11 for a full synthetic high mileage vehicle. I get that same oil where I work for about $8.99. So that's where I'm going right now to get about 2 quarts of oil, which I keep in my vehicle, and I keep an eye on my oil level, just like the previous owner does, so I don't burn out the engine. So far I'm pretty faithful with that. The car still runs incredibly well, and there's good history on this car, and I invested enough money on it when I bought it to ensure that it keeps running for a long time, even though it's got 276, almost 277,000 miles. Yeah. So after I pick up the oil, I'm going to make another trek to the supermarket and get things on my list, because I have things planned for later. Later this evening, I do want to ride my bicycle. I did 3 laps in my community yesterday, and when I go grocery shopping here on out, I have to go there with a list and stick to my list. Okay? That's another great way of saving money, watching my health, and which is going to give me a different outlook on myself and my plans and all these other things. If you're not happy with yourself, then you have to change yourself. You can't blame the world for your shortcomings. It's that simple. It's that simple. We have to be responsible for everything we have and everything we want in our lives to be happy. It's that simple. You know, I'm not going to blame my past relationships. I'm not going to blame my job because they're gruelingly scheduling me heavily. It's just the perils of a single life, a single person. And that's just the way it is. I'm responsible for everything in my household. I'm not living with anybody. I don't depend on anyone. I don't depend on my family. It's all about me. I have to get up early. I have to have my daily personal goals in line, and I have to make sure that they are done. Because at the end of the day, I still want some time left over to do some fun things, to do some creative things. And that's just the way it is. It's called life. Okay? So, I spoke about having a list for my short grocery shopping. These are things that I already have, that I keep doing every week in the event that we have emergencies or catastrophes happen and I can't get to the store. Okay, you may want to call it hoarding. It's a little bit of hoarding on a weekly basis to have a nice little stockpile, because I live alone. I can't be at work and think that I have a partner or a girlfriend or a boyfriend that's going to go out when they can to contribute. I am the contribution. I rely on myself. I'm not on anybody else. And at the same time, there are personal goals that I want to achieve. Now, every one of us, and that includes people watching this video, we are responsible for our own selves. We are responsible to achieve our personal goals without the assistance of others. Okay? If you have to get a part-time job to get that thing that you want or that goal you want to meet, then you have to do it. Nobody else. I mentioned to someone that was shopping at my store, and I've known this couple for a very long time, and This is a husband and wife team. They're handy people. That means that they do plumbing, they do electrical, they don't work for anybody, they work for themselves. And their little business, their little team that's comprised of a husband and wife, they grew their business only by word of mouth. They don't pass out business cards. They've built up such a reputation that they're always in my store buying supplies and buying things that they need to get the job done so that they create income for themselves to survive. The reason why I'm talking about them is because in the conversation I was having with them, I said, I drive an older Toyota Camry that I dumped some money in. It's my daily driver that takes me to work every single day. But I am looking for a part-time job because a part-time job did come up in conversation. And they asked me why. And I told them because I don't work at a supermarket anymore, because I used to. But I needed to take some time off from working part-time because I was burning myself out. I was working way too many hours. I was working 4 to 5 days a week in addition to a full-time. I was doing almost 76 hours a week. At that time, I was just crazy. I wasn't greedy for money. At the time, I had goals and dreams, but they fell through. Maybe I was overshooting or overcompensating with the hours. But now, I told them that I only want to work 3 days a week on this part-time job, no more than 15 hours a week. And that was something that I brought up when I had an interview a couple days ago with a part-time potential job. And they asked me why I want to work part-time. I told them because I like to buy a nice little sports car, and I'm willing to do 3 days a week, 15 hours a week, that will finance my sports car and give me a down payment, okay? So what I'm trying to say is I'm not looking to anybody else, like friends or family, for support, or a potential partner, which I don't have, as you guys know. I'm doing it alone. These are the perils of being single. You are still responsible for your own dreams, your own actions, and your own outcome. Can't blame nobody. If you're in a position where you're not happy, then you gotta change it. You gotta take action, and that's what I'm doing. Okay? For now, this is it. There may be a follow-up video later to tell you how my whole day went. But right now, that's what I'm doing. I got my list of stuff I have to do to get a little bit of groceries in the house and some supplies I need in the event something happens. I'm here to pick up some oil because I'm all out of oil, which I keep in my trunk all the time. And I keep eye on my oil level. And that's what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, I might want to go downtown, or I may want to go to St. Armand's and just be around people and do a little socializing and see what's happening in that area. So for now, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a nice day. I'm going to try to get to the beach and do a little bit of videoing, but I don't know. I'm just taking things one day at a time. What I can say is, before I go in for the day, I'm going to get my laps in on my bike. I'll see you guys later.
Don't you know